Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see, the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Florida Gators. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Florida's offense will get the first swing today. Of course, the home of the Cotton Bowl in modern times has become AT&T Stadium, a massive yet somehow intimate setting. This, of course, is where the first championship game of the playoff era was played.
Well, who could forget that? When Ohio State took care of Oregon to win the national championship for Urban Meyer. And this game, like you said, I think it just seems to get bigger and bigger in this setting. The pressure these players feel. Let's see who can handle that the best today.
Jukes to get free. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down play coming up. Here comes a handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And the Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Can he make it to the marker? They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, this guy did everything that he could to try to get to that first down marker. It looks like he's just going to be inches short, and it's decision time for the offensive coordinator and head coach.
The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. Back in motion now. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Dropping back, it's Magouligan. Short pass finds the tight end. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. It's QB sneak. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. They tackle him behind the line. A loss of 4.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. The short completion of the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The 9th play of a strong opening drive. It's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Bond. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Well, that's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
1st and 10 play coming up. And the single back takes the handoff. Using a strong, stiff arm. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great...
You want to watch this?
Yeah.
Yes?
Okay.
I'm going to put it right here.
They have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Got space, looking to score. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Really nice run by the back, but I want to give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for the first down.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of a rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm for the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So Kansas State's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
In the clear at the 25. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. First down here for this offense. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They give it to the receiver on a jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The Wildcats will come to the line and crank up the tempo. Ball handed off. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Third down coming up after that running play. To throw, it's Vaughn. Makes a quick catch. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down. This Kansas State offense is quickly moving down the field.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Linebacker shifting around now. Off the play fake on first down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made on the out route.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The Florida offense retakes the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
The offense now operating in empty. Back to pass. It's Magouligan. Catch hauled in here over the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first half.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
The pocket breaking.
No!
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pitch.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught near the goal line. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal. And the Wildcats will line up now. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. And now here comes the point after attempt.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Empty set now, 5 wide. To throw, it's Magouligan. And he lofts it deep over the middle. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but and he lofts it toward the left sideline. But this one is broken up. The ball's incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pass is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack because right now, this isn't working.
He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
They don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. To throw, it's Vaughn. Quick throw to his receiver. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Play action here on first down. Pressure is coming. Makes the catch. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Contact as he threw it. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. The Gators bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Looks like they'll take a knee in the final play and head to halftime with the lead. Somewhat conservative call, but content to take this lead into the locker room. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The Wildcats come to the line to run the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Vaughn. And the quarterback for the completion. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. Offense will set up on 1st and 10.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. The quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. This Kansas State offense is quickly moving down the field.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. The Gators offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And the Gators have 1st and 10 here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking a snap and turns around and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction that where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They'll run it here. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to throw. It's McGooligan. Running back has it on the screen now. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And it's Kansas State on top now, Kurt, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And he'll set up to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Moving right through the contact. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. The back's got it. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Chris, that's positive yards on 1st and goal, which is obviously good. But now we're at this point in the game, critical series. They've got to find a way to get the ball in the end zone.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Give it to the back again. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Gators.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. He'll hand it off. Eludes a tackle.
Oh, get the fuck out
He's
of here.
brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And the Wildcats will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On first down, it's play action. Looks to the left, pass caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Runner takes off.
Let's go, baby. That's all me.
Backwards, losing 3 yards there. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Back to throw. It's Vaughn. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The Wildcats will have to kick it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Florida offense retakes the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. And the defense come up with answers this time. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That run moves the ball across the 35.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Tailback takes the handoff again. And the Salt were able to bring him down
It's just a
quickly.
spin.
Well, the defense coordinator this week already telling us.
What's up, baby? What's wrong with your foot? What's up? Hold on. Let me get your nose. You got an ouchie?
Integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. It comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to pass. It's Vaughn. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
He makes the grab. And he steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Sims. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he makes his way out of bounds. Good thinking there. Clock is stopped. So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. Let's see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Dropping back. It's Vaughn. Looking to scramble. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, Chris, this is exactly what they needed to do. Put a touchdown up on the board. They pull within 1 in a playoff game. And now it's decision time. Do you tie the game up or potentially take the lead?
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. How do you play this now? Do you call a conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win in a regulation? Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
Nothing is more gratifying.
Baby, get off of me. What are you doing? Go over there and watch your show, please. Yes. What are you doing? Sit right here. Sit right there. Oh my God. Why do you want to sit right behind me right now?
I want to do this.
Baby, I'm not playing right now. Can you please do it over?
To be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Good as he gets the pass away. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, give them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down.
Tegan, I'm not playing with you right now. Can you please stop? Sit right here and watch the show. We're going in timeout. What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? You want to watch the show? It's okay, baby. I know. It's okay. Can you give me a second, please? Watch the show, please. Try to concentrate. You're messing me up right now. Tegan! Stop all that crying. Alright? Okay. Yeah, watch your show. Pizza. You wanna watch?
They need to convert. He'll drop back. And he's going to launch it deep again. Caught way downfield for a huge
Oh my God.
gain. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Gators. They go in front in the final minute of play.
What a job by this offense to get this go-ahead score with such little time left. I loved how they managed the clock, managed the situation. They score, and now you give your opponent such little time to have a chance to come back and tie this game up.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.